About time. Apple giving up on Siri. So this is reported by Bloomberg, so we don't know if they actually are. We've heard that they're auditioning several different AIs like Gemini and which I mean, I guess Google was on Apple for a while.
So it's weird. They have so the way that it's been presented to me, I didn't know this, but Google pays Apple millions? Billions. Millions of they pay Apple a bunch of money just so that way when you go into Safari and you search something up, the default search engine is Google.
Yes.
And Apple could have built their own, but Google was like, hey, look, we'll just pay you. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so there is precedent for companies to work with each other behind the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What people have said is that Apple would basically be paying ChatGPT to be the power and brain behind Siri.
Apple would be paying.
Apple would have to.
No, it should be the other way around.
No.
You want to know why?
Go for it.
Information is money. Here's why. If I'm Apple, I'm saying you guys, just like with the Google, you guys will be the Siri. Maybe we'll give you a discount because you're helping our Siri, but we're about to give you 1 billion users. How many of y'all got? 100 million? 200 million? We about to give in you 1 billy. 2 billy. How many iPhone users are there?
I don't know. It would be a weird relationship because here's the thing. In a way, yes, you are going to give. I think if they go. So here's what I think it is. I think Google pays Apple or Apple pays OpenAI because Google needs Apple.
Yeah.
OpenAI don't need Apple.
Mm-hmm.
People already just saying, I'm just going to go to ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can even like set like an action button on your deal.
Yeah.
To like have it open up ChatGPT and you can just ask ChatGPT the question. The thing is like which of these AI tools will also be able to control the iPhone? Mm-hmm. Because while yes, Siri doesn't know a lot, she's very dumb. She can make phone calls, add stuff to my calendar, send text messages, like work in my car. Like AI is a part of it, but it's not the only part. So I believe in some manner, Apple and whoever they use for their AI assistant will have to work together to generate whatever this new thing is. Now, the biggest issue I have with it is Siri knows a good amount about me.
Yeah.
Who my wife is, who my kids are, birthdays, my calendar, all these things. I'm not saying AI doesn't already know all these things.
Delusion.
But the way you would just be opening up.
Hold on. I need to know from the chat really quick about this situation. For you guys that use ChatGPT, paid or unpaid, has it been suspiciously better for you in the last month or so, last 2 months? I've had ChatGPT in the last month or so know stuff that I have never written to it. So it will say things like in its answers and its response of like, how did you know that? Like, how did you get that specific? How did you get that knowledgeable? And I have a feeling, okay, that OpenAI allegedly, don't sue me, is listening, just like we're like, oh, the iPhone's always listening. I have a feeling that they on that Gotham stuff, that Batman stuff, they are constantly listening, constantly learning, and literally getting better and better. I just want to know, for you guys in the chat, do you feel like ChatGPT has been getting better and more detailed even without your information, your input?
So here's my thing. I don't know if I can gauge it because so much of my life is on the internet.
Yes.
So like the other day, my kids told me that they went into ChatGPT and they said, do you know who Brandon Washington is? Mm-hmm. And it gave them options. Mm-hmm. And one of the options was the filmmaker, which I'm like, thank you, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
They said yes. And then it gave them so much information. It even told them that I worked at Apple for 3 years before I left and pursued my video production. And I'm like, did I say that on a podcast? Maybe. But
Dude, wild.
how? And that's on their ChatGPT. That's not my ChatGPT.
Yeah.
That's theirs.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, it's getting crazy.
Yeah. They already know. Like, privacy, you guys know this. Privacy is a foregone conclusion. Armageddon is next.
Definitely not. But yeah, so it's one of those things where, like, if Apple gives up on Siri or they integrate ChatGPT closer, then yeah, I feel like will Siri be better at that point if they increase it? Yes. I know that Apple has been trying to come up with their own LLM, but from internal talks, they haven't been very successful at it. And I think one of the big reasons why theirs isn't is because they care so much about privacy. And like, in order to be smart, you have to have what?
I just ChatGPT'd myself. Wild.
It knows some stuff.
It knows a little thing. It knows a few things.
Yeah. So like, it is a weird place where, like, in order to make LLMs better, you have to share more data.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to share more data, you have to almost forego, privacy.
Yeah. Dude, I've heard from Sam Altman the reason why...
Hold on 1 second, real quick. Centennial Entertainment, you're a horrible person. You're a trash person. I just want you to know you are trash. You should go to bed at night thinking I am a trash person. I just want you to know
the
that.
way how 130 people just ChatGPT'd us. What can we know about Brandon and Jarrell? I don't remember what I was saying.
Sam Altman.
Oh, Sam Altman. The way that he said the reason why ChatGPT 5 hasn't come out yet, they don't have enough info. They have consumed everything that the world has to offer. They need more information. This is the reason why I feel like they should pay Apple to get on iPhones, because the listening capabilities of the iPhone,
bro,
the purchasing capabilities of the iPhone, they will have everything they need to become the overlord.
Bro, I am telling you right now, if they get access to the data that's on iPhones, cooked.
Well, we were cooked yesterday.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah, it's gonna be.
There's this double-edged sword, right? Siri sucks. I don't use it. Like I don't use it at all. Like, you use it some.
Yeah, but more like tasks.
Yeah.
I don't use it for information at all.
I like sometimes when I'm driving, I'll say, "Hey Siri, send a text to my wife," or whatever. But like, as a whole, don't use it ever. If it got integrated into ChatGPT and it was fast and it was good as ChatGPT, it has the possibility of potentially using the desktop app or the Safari or the web app. I would probably use it less. Because if it was just the ramp onto the highway that much quicker, they have a way to completely change the game with Siri if it used OpenAI. So while I feel like the double-edged sword of that would be incredible, bro, Skynet was birthed yesterday. So I just like, that's the double-edged sword. Like, we're racing to our doom.
God, you're so negative.
I'm just, bro, I feel it now more than ever, bro. Like,
because we can't do nothing for 10 years.
I feel like that now more than ever, bro. Like, guys, we are on a train that cannot be stopped. And I don't know where that destination's going, but it don't matter.
Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more content like this, because let's face it, sooner or later, I might just be AI, and you'll never know. Or maybe you will.